Hey guys, Terry Shanahan from the ShanahanPlan.com and creator of the Paleo Transition. And today I'm going to share with you a really great snack. It takes salmon that I've cooked before, you can look at other recipes, and what it's called is my salmon bowl, okay? So before I've had a tuna cup, you've seen how I like to cook salmon, and I'm going to cook salmon the same way, but when you serve it, it's actually going to be chilled, and it's going to be in a bowl. It'll be a snack. You'll really enjoy it. So the first thing we do is we get salmon in a pan just like this. Here I have about 5 pieces of salmon. Again, if you can get wild caught, that is ideal. But if you can't, you can get salmon almost anywhere. Costco has pretty good prices on salmon. They have it fresh or frozen. So this is the seasoning that I really like for salmon, the Barsari. I get this at Whole Foods. You can also order it online. And the red or the white kind are great for fish. And so all I do is put a little bit of seasoning on it like this. I previously put a little bit of olive oil in the pan underneath the salmon. And so what I'll do is I'll throw this on to the stove, get it going. And I probably put it on about 8 as far as on a scale of 1 to 10. And so I'm gonna get this going because it doesn't take a whole lot to cook the salmon actually. I probably keep it on for about 4 minutes each side. And technically, I probably would have normally got the pan hot first and then laid the salmon on top of it, and then the pan's even hotter, so it takes even less time. But if you cook it like this, I'll probably flip them in about 4 minutes or so. I'm gonna take a look at it, and then I'll flip them once. All right, so what we wanna do here is we wanna just cut up the peppers. I love red peppers in salads. Little fun fact, red peppers actually have more vitamin C than oranges. So the avocado, I like to just keep it in the shell and the skin. All right, so the salmon is probably about ready to be flipped. Again, you always want to make extra when you're cooking paleo meals because the key thing is having the food available in the fridge for tomorrow's lunch or dinner or breakfast or whatever it may be. And so when you're cooking meat, I would always tell you to slightly undercook it where you like it, except for the piece that you're eating right then. Because when you go to heat it up or cook it further for those other meals, the worst is when you overcook it and you sort of kill it and it doesn't taste good. So I'm going to flip these a little sooner than needed because I'm going to leave them sort of, probably medium. So I'll let them cook on that side for about another 3 minutes or so, and then we'll stop and we'll let them sit in the pan and cool off a bit. All right, so once the salmon's done, I just turned it off and I moved it off the burner and I let it sit here for a little bit. A lot of times that pulls the juice back into it, it cools off. And so generally I like to serve this dish cold, after the salmon has been chilled in the refrigerator, but you can certainly serve it either way. So just to show you, it's gonna be warm. The salmon is still warm. Just throw it in a bowl just like that. And then all we're doing is we're putting the other ingredients on top of it. And what it's gonna be is it's actually gonna be avocado, red peppers. We're gonna use pistachios, blueberries, and some coconut oil chunks, and it's all gonna be mixed in a bowl with the salmon. So it could be a meal or it could be a snack. All right, so when the salmon's in the bowl like this, generally what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have several other Tupperware containers. So I cooked 5 pieces of salmon, so I'm gonna make 5 salmon bowls, okay? So I'm gonna get some Tupperware and make those for tomorrow and the next couple days. And so all you're doing is you're putting the salmon in a bowl like this. I'm using a big bowl just to show you, but generally I wouldn't use a bowl this big. So the salmon goes in, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the red peppers over the top, just like this. And we're gonna use usually about 1/2 to 1/4 of an avocado. I love avocado. It's a great source of fat. It's a great addition to salads and to recipes like this. Then, to add a little color, we're going to put the fresh blueberries on top and the pistachios. These pistachios they're raw pistachios, but they do have sea salt on them. there's no oils, and there's no other types of ingredients. When you're using nuts, you want to make sure to stay away from the oils. A lot of times they put omega-6 oils on stuff like cottonseed oil, canola oil, things like that. So you want to stay away from those if possible. So whenever you can get nuts raw, especially unsalted and unroasted, that's ideal. These are used with sea salt, which is okay. So there you have it, and the final ingredient, the final touch, is a scoop of coconut oil on top. And so those of you who have not had coconut oil raw before, this is a little bit different. You could use liquid coconut oil, put it on top, but I love the taste of pistachios, coconut oil, and blueberries. It's pretty sweet, and I think you're really, really gonna like it. So there you have it, my salmon bowl. And I wanna thank you for checking out this video. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep in touch. And if you're struggling with the paleo diet, or you're looking to start the paleo diet, make sure you get over to the shanahanplan.com and sign up for my free report, the 5 biggest paleo mistakes that you're likely making. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon with another paleo recipe.